Yep. Let's go. My intro. Hello and welcome to Let's Talk About It Dad Sports Podcast. With father and son break down the latest happenings in sports. I'm Cillian and with my co-host
Patrick.
And we are excited to talk about another week of sports excitings.
Yeah.
It's a great weekend.
Great week. What number are we on?
37.
Very good. And what's our email?
Let's talk sports, cjpg@gmail.com.
All right. We haven't gotten any emails in the last 2 weeks, but folks should send us an email if they've got questions.
Comments.
Yeah. Or you want to tell us who you're rooting for this weekend in whatever sport you're watching.
Make sure to like and subscribe.
Yeah, like and subscribe.
Share it with your friends and family.
Yeah. Very good. How was your week this week?
Good.
Yeah.
We've had a lot of NASCAR races
at home.
Yeah. And they're right behind you.
Mm-hmm.
With the safety cars black and white.
Oh, very cool. Yeah, you've got yourself a lined up set of race cars with the safety car. Yeah. You've been running laps around the house, haven't you?
And they put a little tunnel.
Yep, and you guys had
over the checkered line.
That's right. That was pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Anything else new happening this week?
No, just all the NASCAR races. We still got 5 races left. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So there's still
I think that's only 4.
Races.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That's 4.
Yep, 4 more races.
Okay.
It's coming up.
Very good. Do you have any exciting plans for this upcoming weekend? Other than the sports that we're going to be watching?
Every coach for every racer is going to be planning a name board.
Okay.
And they're going to draw the shape of the race car on the board.
Cool.
And they'll write their names that's driving whichever car they pick.
Okay. I like that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
It's going to be
So
great.
kind of like a draft?
Yeah, kind of like a draft.
Okay. Neat. Very cool.
Yeah, there's 11 cars.
Okay.
Mero Banchero, 26.
Uh-huh.
With his Ford car.
Right.
He's in the top 11 right now.
Very good. Okay.
Yep, he's doing hot.
He's hot right now?
Yeah. Mercedes teammate not doing so hot this year.
Yikes. What happened to him?
He scratched one time and then got back today.
Okay.
So
hopefully he's going to have a better season from here on out.
Yeah.
Cool.
But in one of those races today, he bumped up, kind of like banging each car to try and battle his way through to the front.
So he's driving pretty aggressively, huh?
Yeah, he's kind of driving aggressively.
Okay. Are you ready to jump into the sports?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
What you got?
First up, NBA playoffs, round 2. The Pistons return home for Game 5 tonight as we record. It's Wednesday night. They play at 8 o'clock against the Cleveland Cavaliers after dropping Games 3 and 4 to the Cavs, 116-109 and 112-103. The Cavs have been led by Donovan Mitchell and James Harden, while the Pistons are hoping to get their starters back on track in Game 5. So the series right now is tied 2-2.
That looks like a great play because he's like hand in front of the arm, him with the basketball.
Yeah. Yeah, Donovan Mitchell had a really good game last game. I think he had like 43 points. He was lights out, and I think he had all of them in the second half.
What?
Yeah. So he was really good. Hopefully we can stop him in Game 5.
Yeah,
right?
we need to cut. What we need to do is foul that guy 45.
Yeah.
And miss both of his free throws.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, the problem was the Pistons were fouling the Cavaliers a lot last game, and Donovan Mitchell, I think, had more free throw shots than the Pistons team entirely. Isn't that crazy? I know, yeah. So it was a little lopsided on the free throw line, unfortunately. So I think we just got to play better defense without fouling him because he was making all his free throws. Unless he has an off night, I guess.
He might scratch for next game.
I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah.
So in terms of all of the teams in the playoffs, remember you had picked the Thunder, the Spurs, the Pistons, and the Knicks to move to to the semifinals. And guess what, Cillian?
What?
You've already got 2 out of the 4 correct.
Did we get? Oh, I got the 76ers wrong.
No, so the Knicks beat the 76ers in 4 games. They swept them. So now the Knicks are in the Eastern Conference Finals. If the Pistons can beat the Cavaliers, that's who they would face in the Eastern Conference Finals. So we're rooting for the Pistons to hopefully be able to beat the Cavs. In the West, you picked the Thunder over the Lakers, and they swept the Lakers in 4 games.
And we upsetted Kobe Bryant.
That's right. You didn't learn that Kobe Bryant used to play for the Lakers, didn't you?
Yeah,
I guess.
we upset him.
And we upset his team. That's right. Yeah. So the Thunder are the only team that has not suffered a loss yet in the NBA playoffs. They had 2 sweeps in a row, and they're waiting.
I picked the Suns over the Thunder, and that was a disaster.
That was a disaster. They got swept, didn't they?
Yeah, and in our new Jasmine show, she can fix any disaster.
She can fix any disaster. That's good. So the Thunder are waiting to face the winner of the Timberwolves against the Spurs. The Spurs lead that series 3-2. Their game 6 is going to be May 15th, which I think is Friday, May 15th at 9:30 p.m. Okay?
Okay.
If the Pistons win tonight, they will head to Cleveland to face the Cavaliers on Friday night as well at 7 p.m. And if necessary, on both of those series, they both would play Game 7 on Sunday, May 17th. Okay? So, hopefully the Pistons and the Spurs can get their wins to move on to the conference finals. Sound good?
All right, let's move on.
All right, next up, Australian Footy League. The Carlton Blues drop their league worst 7th game in a row, losing to the Lions 100-89. You loved that win? Yep. Sorry, Grandad. What's that?
That's my lion.
Very cool.
This is my lion dish.
Whoa, so cool. So the Lions took this one wire to wire, and at one point, they led the game by more than 50 points. They crushed them, winning 100-89.
Yeah, I love that win.
Yeah, big win for the Lions. The Carlton Blues still sit down in 16th, whereas the Lions have moved up to 4th place in the ladder.
That's a great spot for the Brisbane Lions.
Great spot for them to be.
Spot for Grandad to be.
Oh, you think so? I don't think Grandad would agree with that because they're third to last.
Because I like it. That will help your team and my team.
Definitely help both of our teams for sure.
Yeah, it will definitely help Aunt Mary because.
Oh yeah, St. Kilda.
Because Carlton's all the way down. 3rd to last.
16th place, yeah. All right, next up, Fremantle. The Dockers remain the hottest team in the league with their 8th win in a row over the Hawthorn Hawks. They won this one 88-73. Both teams remain in 2nd and 3rd place, respectively. That was a sad call, wasn't it?
Yeah.
The Sydney Swans, still top of the league. Top of the ladder. Number 1 team in the league.
If Brisbane can beat them.
That would be huge.
That would be desperate.
Yeah. Oh, desperate?
That would be desperate. That would be so good.
Oh, okay. I think you're confusing what desperate means.
desperate means good.
It does?
Yep.
Okay, sure enough. Well, we might have to talk about that definition after the podcast. So, this one was back and forth with the Hawks leading for most of the game until the Dockers put away 33 points in the final 15 minutes and held the Hawks to 1 goal in the fourth quarter. The Dockers, I bet Granddad's pretty bummed that he didn't pick the Dockers as his team, huh?
Yeah.
And they're up in second. Hawthorne Hawks are in third. Next up, Geelong, the Cats, move up to fifth with a big win over the Magpies from Collingwood, 122-68.
I got that one right.
Yeah,
I can see the Ford logo on his shirt.
That's right, Geelong Cats. They're sponsored by Ford. Yep, they have the Ford logo on their shirt, which kind of matches because they got the nice blue, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this one was wire to wire, and the Geelong Cats.
Just like the Brisbane Lions.
That's right. It was just like the Brisbane Lions, and the Cats scored 40 points in the fourth quarter in this one.
Are they doing some extra curls?
No, I think in that picture they are like saying good game to each other.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, you ready to make some picks in the Australian Footy League?
Yeah.
Okay, I got 2 picks for you. This weekend, it's house divided weekend.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean by that?
No.
Okay, you ready to find out?
Yes.
The Geelong Cats face the Brisbane Lions.
The Brisbane Lions are hot, so they're probably
So are the Geelong Cats.
Yeah, we could tie.
We could tie. We could totally tie. I want to win this one, though.
I want to win
Cats.
this one.
Yeah. Should we put a wager on it? I think you still owe me ice cream from March Madness. Do you want double or nothing? Do you know what that means?
No.
So double or nothing means that the winner of the first bet, if they win the second bet, they get 2 of the things. So I'd get 2 ice creams. If you win the second bet, that means neither of us get ice cream.
We don't?
Yeah, just from the bet. We could get ice cream for other reasons, but just from the bet, that means that instead of you owing me 1 ice cream, if I win again, you would owe me 2 ice creams. But if you won, you would owe me 0 ice creams.
I want to do that.
All right, we're going to do double or nothing. You heard it here first on the podcast.
Yeah, but I don't want to have like a bet.
You don't want to do a bet?
No.
Oh, okay. That's fine. We don't have to.
Whoever wins, I'm fine with it.
Whoever wins, he's fine with it. That's being a good sport. Very good. All right, so this one's bright and early on Thursday, so tomorrow morning at 5:30 a.m. This is a battle between 4th with your Lions and 5th with my Cats.
You're right behind me.
We're right behind you guys.
You could take me down.
We could take you down, but we'll have to wait and see. I'm just looking forward to an exciting game.
Yeah.
Even though we might not be able to watch it because it's going to be early in the morning, but still. Who do you got in this one? Do I even have to ask? You got Geelong Cats on this one, right?
Brisbane.
Yeah, okay.
If Brisbane beats the Cats, the Cats might fire their coach.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, if they lose to Brisbane, they might fire their coach.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
We'll see.
Let's move on.
All right, the next one. This is my second pick that I got for us. Is also a house divided, but for Granddad's house.
Okay.
We've got the Western Bulldogs.
It's Uncle Mike.
Uncle Mike's Western Bulldogs.
Against Uncle Mike against Grandad. This is going to be a tough decision.
Against Granddad's Carlton Blues. The Western Bulldogs currently sit in 9th place after finally getting a win last week.
So because Granddad's team is 3rd to last.
Yeah.
I think Brisbane could beat them.
You mean Western?
Yeah, I think the Bulldogs could beat them.
I think so too.
Yeah, I'm going for the Bulldogs.
The Western Bulldogs ended their losing streak last weekend.
Ooh.
They beat the Port Adelaide Power 74-72. Finally. And Carlton is going to look to end their losing streak. Do you like Western in this one, or do you like Carlton?
Western.
Yeah, I think I'm going to root for Western too. Sorry, Granddad.
Your team's coming down.
Yep, they're going down. All right, so that's Australian Footy League for this weekend. They play on Saturday, May 16th at 5:35 a.m.
We could watch that.
We could probably watch that if we get up early enough on Saturday, or at least maybe the second half while we're having breakfast.
Oh,
right?
yeah, I will love that.
Totally. Cool. Awesome. Anything else you want to chat about in terms of Australian Footy League?
I think we can just move on.
All right, let's move on. Next up, baseball. This weekend, the Tigers host the Toronto Blue Jays at home for a 3-game series starting on Friday, May 15th, and going until Sunday, May 17th. The Tigers are going through a bit of a rough patch, and so are the Toronto Blue Jays, actually. They're both on the struggle bus with a 3-7 record in their last 10 games. Both are sitting second to last in their division. The game on Friday, May 15th, is at 6:40 p.m. The game on Saturday, May 16th, is at 1:10 p.m., and the game on Sunday, May 17th, is at 1:40 p.m. The Tigers are currently playing, actually right now, as we record, against the New York Mets, and they're up 2-0 in the top of the second. The picture that we got
2-0?
over the New York Mets.
Tigers?
Yes, the Tigers.
Good.
See? Over the Mets.
Yep, 2-0.
And the picture that I showed you today, because I've been showing you the pictures of the ballparks, this is Comerica Stadium. This is where the Tigers play.
There's a lot of dirt and a lot of grass.
Comerica Park, I guess I should say, not stadium. So, who do you like in this matchup, Cillian?
Look at that black wall.
Yeah.
Gives it a lot of shade.
It does, yeah. Who do you like in this one, Cillian?
Tigers.
Tigers, me too. Let's go Tigers. Beat those Blue Jays. We don't like anybody from Toronto, do we?
Or Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Buffalo.
Or Buffalo? Or... Yeah, you don't like Buffalo.
Or Buffalo.
Yeah, or Buffalo. Well, good thing the 76ers are out of the playoffs, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Woo.
All right.
We finally eliminated them.
That's right. Next up, another baseball game. This is the two Chicago teams. We've got the Chicago Cubs against the Chicago White Sox. They're playing at the White Sox field in Chicago.
They're playing at the White Sox field?
Yep. This is a 3-game series as well. The Cubs lead the NL Central by 2 games with a 27-15 record, but are coming off a 3-game losing streak. The White Sox are only 1.5 games back behind the Guardians in the AL Central and are on a 3-game win streak with a record of 20-21. Who do you like in this matchup, Cillian? The Cubbies or the White Sox?
The Cubbies.
The Cubbies.
So because they're a type of animal.
Because they're a type of animal rather than just a pair of socks. Isn't that kind of silly? I like the Cubs too. The Cubs are great.
I like the red C and the red letters. I think that.
Yeah.
And they're the same colors as the Pistons.
They are the same colors as. What other letters do you see in that logo? Other than the C.
O.
Are you sure? No, this one right here.
C.
Yeah, C, and then what's next? U.
B.
Yep.
S.
Very good. Cubs. That spells Cubs. Go Chicago Cubs, right?
Yeah.
All right, so you got the Cubs and the Tigers this weekend. Ready?
Next, what else do we got?
We got the NHL. So, big news in round 2 of the NHL. You had picked the Canadians, I believe the Avalanche, right?
Yeah, the Avalanche.
The Ducks and the Hurricanes, right?
Yeah.
So guess
I love that. Hurricane went 3-2.
And they won the series. They swept the Flyers 4-0 in the series.
And the score. 3-2.
3-2 in the last game. So the Hurricanes have secured their spot in the Eastern Conference Finals.
That's who I'm rooting for.
Yep. Similar to the Oklahoma City Thunder in the NBA playoffs, the Hurricanes have 2 sweeps in a row. They haven't lost yet this season.
3-2 and 4-2.
That's right. They went 4-0 in their series. So they're waiting to face the winner of the Sabres against the Canadians. which that series
I'm going to pick the Canadians.
Yeah, you picked the Canadians, yep. That series is currently tied 2-2. They will play Game 5 in Buffalo on Thursday, May 14th at 7 p.m. In the Western Conference, we have a game tonight at 8 o'clock is the Avalanche against the Wild. The Wild pulled one game back with their first game in Minnesota, but then the Avalanche won the next game, so the Avalanche are up 3-1. They just need one more win. Sorry.
Yeah, but they got a 5-1 win.
Mm-hmm.
And then...
Well, that was against the Kings.
Yeah, because next time the Hurricanes play the Kings, going for the Hurricanes.
Right. So the Wild won Game 3, 5-1. And then the Avalanche won Game 4, 5-2. So they're up 3-1. They just need one more win to secure their spot in the Western Conference Finals. And then the Vegas Golden Knights last night won in overtime, 3-2 over the Ducks, and they lead the series now 3-2. They will play Game 6 in Anaheim at 9:30 p.m. on Thursday, May 14th.
All right.
So your Ducks are not looking so hot, but if they can get a win, they can force a Game 7, and maybe they can get the win then. All right?
All right.
But your picks are looking good. Canadians are still in it. Avalanche are still in it. Ducks got to hold on. Your Hurricanes, your Stanley Cup winners, still very much alive, right?
Stanley Cup winner, Hurricanes.
Hurricanes, we know it. Yeah.
They won 2 games, 4-2 and 3-2. So they're getting closer to the Stanley Cup.
They're getting closer. Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
They just got to keep winning.
They just got to keep winning. All right. Anything else about the NHL?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Next up, Premier League.
Premier League.
So last weekend, Cillian.
What?
West Ham ended up losing to Arsenal 1-0. But Tottenham ended up tying Leeds 1-1. What that means is that West Ham are 2 points behind Tottenham in the race for safety with 2 games remaining in the season. Okay?
Okay.
This weekend, West Ham faced Newcastle on Sunday, May 17th at 12:30 p.m.
I don't like their logo.
Yeah, they're seahorses. Do you see that? They're like seahorses, but they actually look like horses and seahorses. I don't know. Yeah, it's a unique logo. Maybe I'll put it in the show notes.
Why are they touching these?
Yeah, I don't know. I will put it in the show notes. Maybe I'll find a link to the history of the Newcastle United crest, because it is a wild one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going for West Ham.
Going for West Ham. Me too. Let's go, Hammers.
Yeah.
Come on, you Irons. All right, next up. West Ham will have to wait to see how Tottenham fare against Chelsea, who won't play until Tuesday, May 19th at 3 p.m. So again, it's important that West Ham win, and hopefully Tottenham can lose to Chelsea.
I'm going Chelsea.
You're going Chelsea? Fair enough. West Ham.
Uncle Steven will be really proud.
Yeah, Uncle Steven will be totally proud. Tottenham Hotspurs have Chelsea and Everton as their final 2 games of the season.
So if they lose both of those games, they're out.
Right. And West Ham have Newcastle and then Leeds to finish the season.
Okay.
Okay. Also,
next.
Hold on. As a reminder,
What?
this weekend, I think on Saturday, let me just double check though. Yeah, on Saturday, May 16th, is the FA Cup final between Chelsea and Man City. which I think you chose Chelsea when we talked about it earlier.
Yeah, but why aren't West Ham in it?
Well, because they lost 2 rounds ago in the quarterfinals. They lost to Leeds, remember? And then Leeds lost to Chelsea. And
that was good, so it moved us up.
Exactly. So Chelsea faced Man City at 10 a.m. on Saturday, May 16th in the English FA Cup final. And we're rooting for Chelsea. All right, next up, one final bit of Premier League, okay? Arsenal face Burnley on Monday, May 18th at 3 p.m. They are 2 points ahead of Man City in the table. Man City today, before we recorded, played their 36th game against Crystal Palace and beat them 3-0, which brought them 2 points behind Arsenal. Arsenal has 79 points. Man City has 77 points. So, there's 2 games to go in the season. Arsenal have Burnley, who sit in 19th and have been effectively relegated, and Crystal Palace, who are in 15th for their final 2 games, while Man City have Bournemouth, come on you cherries, who are sitting in 6th, and Aston Villa, who are sitting in 5th for their final 2 games. So Arsenal has the easier schedule. They're up by 2 points with 2 games to go.
You see the rankings. Oh, yeah?
Do you think Arsenal's going to pull off the championship victory?
Yes.
Me too. I'm going to be rooting for them in addition to rooting for West Ham these next 2 weekends.
Yeah.
Okay?
What else do you got?
All right, next up, NASCAR. Watkins Glen, the road race, remember? Shane Van Gisbergen insists his NASCAR road course dominance is harder than it looks. He ended up winning the NASCAR series at Watkins Glen. He started in the pole position. He scored his 7th Cup Series victory, which all of his victories have been on road or street courses. And this is his 2nd consecutive victory at the 2.45-mile track, leading 74 out of 100 laps in his number 97 Chevrolet. So,
just like
Shane Van Gisbergen is the man at Watkins Glen and on race road and street courses, apparently. Unfortunately, Cillian, Carson Hocefer, your boy, had a rough weekend. He finished 28th out of 38 after starting 11th in the race. Yeah, so he had a bit of a tougher race, unfortunately.
Yeah, but good thing he won the truck race.
He won the truck race last weekend, right?
Yeah, good thing he won that truck race to move him up in the truck racing.
That's right. NASCAR is about to go into their All-Star weekend, so I didn't put that in here to do picks, but we will pick NASCAR back up after they're done with their All-Star break. Sound good?
All right.
All right, next up, F1. F1 heads to Canada for the Canadian Grand Prix. Look at how pretty that is.
Yeah,
those
that looks so
cool hairpin turns and everything like that. They are going to start their free practice on Friday, May 22nd at 10:30 p.m. Oh, I guess we're a week ahead. This race isn't going to be until next weekend, not this upcoming weekend, but we're a week ahead. They're going to do a sprint shootout on Friday, May 22nd at 4:30 p.m., a sprint race on Saturday, May 23rd at noon, qualifying for the actual race on Saturday, May 23rd at 4 p.m., and then the race will be Sunday, May 24th at 4 p.m. They have not had a race yet since they were in Miami. So they've had a 2-week break to make the trip up to Canada and get ready for the Canadian Grand Prix. Who do you like in this one, Cillian?
That's a pretty
You gotta stop touching.
pink
Yeah.
race car.
Yeah. Who do you like in this one?
Ferrari.
You're going to be rooting for Ferrari. Lewis Hamilton or Charles Leclerc?
Lewis Hamilton.
Okay. Interesting. Switching it up a little bit. Huh?
Yeah, I do one racer for...
For one race you do like Leclerc and one race you do Hamilton?
Yeah.
I like that. I think that's great. Yeah. I'm going to be rooting for Lando Norris again. He's my guy.
Okay,
I like Lando Norris a lot.
Look, he's right over here.
I know, yeah. Looks like in this picture he's ahead of both Ferraris. All right, next.
And look, for both Ferraris are right next to each other.
Yeah. All right, next up, last but not least, the PGA heads to its second Masters or major of the season. The Masters is the first major of the season. The second major of the season is the PGA Championship. Last year's winner was Scottie Scheffler. This year,
Cam Young.
Well, maybe. They haven't played yet. Cam Young won the Cadillac Championship. This is the PGA Championship. There are 156 golfers. They're playing at the Aroniminic Golf Club outside of Philadelphia. Ugh, so crazy. They are going to try and lift this trophy. It's called the Wanamaker Trophy. Isn't that kind of cool?
Look how big it is.
It's a big trophy, isn't it?
Yeah, it's going to be so hard to lift.
Yeah, there's going to be some familiar names who have dominated golf in the past few seasons. Scottie Scheffler, Rory McIlroy.
Oh, Aunt Lizzie took pictures of him.
Aunt Lizzie and Uncle Alex did get to take pictures of Rory McIlroy at the Truist Championship, which happened last weekend in North Carolina.
That blew me away. I was like,
wasn't that so cool?
What in the world? They're at a golf tournament? I was like,
what? It was so cool. And they got to follow Rory around. Unfortunately, the day that they followed Rory around, he had a rough day. I think he was like 4 over. But he ended up finishing the tournament, I think, in the top 25.
How many swims did he get?
Swims?
Like,
how many times did he go in the water? I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll have to ask Aunt Lizzie and Uncle Alex if they saw him ever go in the water. But
I loved the video.
The video was super cool.
Yeah.
The pictures were really cool. He finished up tied for 19th, minus 5 under.
Minus 5 under.
His last round, he shot a 67. So that was 4 under for the day. But again, I think they were there for round 3. He shot a 4 over 75 that day. So he had a rough day the day that they watched him, but they said it was a blast. So he's going to be in the PGA Championship. Some players from the Live Golf Tournament or Golf League, Bryson DeChambeau, John Rahm, Tyrrell Hatton are going to be in
Hideki Matsuyama.
Hideki Matsuyama. Let me double check to see if he's in the tournament. He doesn't play for Live Golf. He's on the PGA Championship. Let me see if Hideki's in here. Let's see. Brian Harmon, Harry English, Patrick Cantley, Sahith Theegala, Minwoo Lee, Ricky Fowler, Jordan Spieth, who is trying to earn. He's a 3-time major champion. If he wins this one, he wins what's called the Grand Slam, something that Rory won 2 years ago when he won his first Masters. That's when you win all 4 majors in your career. I'm still looking for Hideki Matsuyama. There he is. He's going to tee off at 12:59.
Where is he?
12:59 p.m.
Hideki Matsuyama.
On Thursday. Hideki Matsuyama. But yes,
I'm rooting for him.
I mean, there's 156 golfers in this tournament, so there definitely will be a cut in this one.
I want Scottie Scheffler.
You're going for Scottie Scheffler?
Yep.
Over Rory?
Rory.
You can pick whoever you want. I'm not trying to convince you one way or another. I'm just kind of surprised by it.
Rory, but
okay.
He's getting cut again.
Oh, you think Scottie Scheffler is going to get cut?
Yeah.
Wow. So I'm going to root for Jordan Spieth this weekend. I think it would be so cool if he could win the Grand Slam.
Root for Hideki Matsuyama.
I will root for Hideki Matsuyama to make the top 20. How about that?
Okay, that's fine.
And then I want to see Jordan Spieth win. I think Matt Fitzpatrick is going to get cut from this tournament.
Mia.
That's my hot take.
Okay.
He's got 4 wins already this season.
He's got 4 wins.
So he is the hot hand. But sometimes, somebody with the hot hand sometimes goes into a major tournament and falls apart. So I'm going to say that he misses the cut this weekend. Okay? That's my show, or our show. That's all I got for you today. Yeah, you don't trust me? You had to push the button yourself? Anything else you want to chat about before we sign off? Nah, not at all. Remind our listeners what they need to do.
Please like and subscribe.
Yep, click the bell notification. We're on YouTube. We're on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, whatever podcast platform you like to listen to. Yeah. Not Prime Video, but Amazon Music.
Amazon Music, Spotify.
Any podcasting platform. Make sure that you subscribe.
What about we're on Paramount Plus?
No, that's a TV channel, not a audio medium.
Okay.
So make sure you like and subscribe. Leave us a comment. Leave us a review. That's how more people get to find out about us. Share us with your friends and family. And then send us an email. Let us know who you think is going to get cut from the PGA Championship or who's going to win. Let us know what you think. What's our email, Cillian?
Let's talk sports, cjpg@gmail.com.
That's right. Send us an email. We hope you have a great weekend of sports. Hopefully here in Michigan we're going to get a little bit of a warm weather so we can do some outdoor work too. Sound good?
Oh, we cooked.
All right.
We cooked them with oil. Pause.